so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning in water. I just bought a cube and dipped the fountain.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Legions of Goons podcast. This is my first actual episode that I will be posting. I'm going to try to go for a longer video podcast. Before I start, I want to let you guys all know to follow me on Twitter at Goons_Legions. Once again, that's at Goons_Legion. And on Instagram, it's going to be Legions_of_Goon. I will be posting on YouTube as well. And YouTube, you can find, I will post that in my links and everything after the show. This show is going to be more about my favorite wrestlers. I'm going to do top 10. I might throw some more in there after the fact. And it's not going to be no order. This is just people that I like and I like to follow and still keep up on to this day. So I'm going to start with WWE. This is WWE. This is going to be NXT and Raw and SmackDown. So Shawn Michaels, I know he doesn't wrestle anymore, but Shawn Michaels as a kid is kind of what got me so into wrestling. I remember watching him versus Chris Benoit and Triple H at WrestleMania 20, and WrestleMania 20 was my actual first pay-per-view I ever watched. My first ever SmackDown I watched was when John Cena debuted against Kurt Angle. But my first ever WrestleMania was 20, and that's when Chris Benoit beat Triple H and Shawn Michaels in a triple threat. But just that whole match in general, Shawn Michaels was amazing in it, and I just thought it was awesome. And I tuned into every Raw and SmackDown after that. And back then, pay-per-views were $60-something, so I was only able to rent like one or two a year, and that was usually WrestleMania and Royal Rumble. So yeah, Shawn Michaels is always going to be my top no matter what. Kevin Owens is also on that list. I used to watch Kevin in Ring of Honor back when he was Kevin Steen, and I just liked the attitude. I liked how he would, as he's in the match, he would just yell at the crowd and tell the fans to shut up and, swear at the crowd. And I remember once he was wrestling Roman Reigns, and he was being funny, yelling at the crowd. Roman Reigns started laughing, and he had to hide his face. I don't know, I just always liked Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen. I would love for Kevin Owens to go somewhere else. If it's New Japan, AEW, somewhere like that. And that's not me hating on WWE. I just think there's so much more he could do, and so much more talent he could show, and WWE's not letting him go full out. So that's why Kevin Owens is also on that list. Adam Cole, I'm a big fan of Adam Cole. He's just amazing. I can't wait for him and Velveteen Dream to wrestle for the title eventually. I just like his character. I like his style. I like him. He's good on the mic. He's good in the ring. I want him to stay in NXT a little longer. I just don't want to see him go to WWE and, I think there's more he can do in NXT. Keith Lee is also another good one on my list. I like it. I like his character, I like his style. He's a big guy. He's dominant. I was happy when he won the title, North American Championship. Another one is Johnny Gargano. I'm a big fan of Johnny Gargano, and as I'm saying him, I'm gonna say Tommaso Ciampa, because that's how I started liking them. Is when they were a team so much, but when they feuded, they had one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best matches on TakeOver. I can't wait to see them. The next week they actually wrestle, and I will be doing a podcast next week, Wednesday or Thursday. Probably probably Thursday, maybe Wednesday, about that show, because they are wrestling next week. So I will definitely be doing one about that. They put each other to the limit, and that just, it's awesome. They definitely know how to work a show. Another one on that list is going to be The Miz. The Miz is, I like how, I remember when he first came to the ring, and he would be a trash talker, and when he wasn't a match, he would go, and he still kind of runs off the ring a lot, but he would run off the ring a lot in his matches, and kind of look like a scared guy. And now he's gone so far from when I first seen him. He's champions with, tag team champion right now with John Morrison, and I'm a big fan of John Morrison as well. I didn't put him on the list, but I'm a fan of John Morrison as well. And they made a rap. I didn't watch it, or listen to it, but I saw they had a rap out there. So yeah, thinking they're gonna win on Sunday or Saturday, whatever day they're wrestling. Dolph Ziggler is also gonna be on this list. I'm a big fan of Dolph Ziggler. I like his style. I want him to go somewhere else. He's not really doing anything in WWE, but he'll probably most likely stay in WWE for the rest of his career. Edge, big fan of Edge. I am excited that I don't want to say I'm excited that he's back, because I don't know what to expect from this match. I don't know if it's going to be great. I don't know if it's going to be okay. The promos have been amazing. The promos have been phenomenal, but I just don't know how it's going to be come this weekend. I'm hoping for a great show, and I'm hoping that I hope they're one of the best matches of the night. And the last one is going to be Randy Orton. I'm a big fan of Randy Orton. I've liked him since Legacy. Matter of fact, no, Rated RKO I liked Rated RKO too, when they used to go against DX. That's really it for WWE, guys. I mean, there's so much more I could say. I could say Kofi Kingston. I could say Xavier Woods. I could say Big E. I could say, I can't think of it. I had so much more in my mind as I was reading these last few people. I could say John Cena. I could say Bray Wyatt. I could say, I guess not Roman Reigns, but I could say there's so many others in my head. So it's not just, these are just the top 10 I could think of and people that I am interested in. Now, New Japan / AEW. Kenny Omega is on that list. Of course, Kenny Omega's on that list. I'm a big fan of Kenny Omega. Okada is definitely going to be on that list. I love watching Okada wrestle. I don't know if you guys haven't watched wrestling, New Japan wrestling, but if you haven't, I recommend you guys go on YouTube and look up some Okada matches, look up some Kenta matches, look up some Kenny Omega matches back when he was in New Japan. There's a lot of them, and I can't think of a match on top of my head, but there's some good ones. Kenta, as I said him already, but he's also going to be on that list. Cody Rhodes. I get made fun of a lot because Cody Rhodes has been one of my favorites for a long time, back when he was in WWE. And I wasn't a fan of when they made him the Stardust character. I didn't like that. I felt like it was a Goldust ripoff, which, I mean, I know that's kind of what they were going for, and I wasn't a big fan of that. But when he announced he was not re-signing his contract, I was kind of like happy. I don't know, I knew there was a better, and I knew more. He wanted to leave because they wouldn't let him go back to Cody Rhodes. He was done with the Stardust character. He didn't want to do the Stardust character anymore. So I kind of knew that he wanted to be Cody Rhodes, and they wouldn't let him. So he decided not to resign. And I knew back then there was New Japan. Ring of Honor was bigger back then. Ring of Honor is still good company, but ever since a lot of the company people went to AEW, Ring of Honor is not as huge as it once was. But there was Ring of Honor, there's AEW, there was Ring of Honor, New Japan. Those were the biggest other promotion out there besides WWE. And I was just excited to see what he could do. And then he went to Ring of Honor / Japan, and I saw a different side of Cody. He seemed so much more happier that he could be who he wanted to be. I don't know, sidetrack, if you guys follow being in the Elite YouTube channel, I recommend it. It's everyone that's pretty much in the Elite, so Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and kind of Anna Page are in this YouTube channel that they post every Monday. It's kind of like behind the scenes of what they do in AEW and stuff like that. And before AEW was announced, everyone had like a timer on their phone counting down until January 1st when they announced the company. And everyone had a feeling that they were doing something, but no one knew exactly what it was going to be. And when they announced AEW was a promotion, I got super excited. Because, I don't know, I just got excited for a new thing for me to watch that will be on national television. New Japan's not on TV. I have to go on their channel. They have if you guys are interested, if you go on New Japan Pro Wrestling, they have a $10 a month. And it's kind of like the network, and you can watch Wrestle Kingdom, all the pay-per-views, and old pay-per-views, and shows, and matches. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I was excited for AEW. MJF, I'm a big fan of MJF. MJF reminds me of Kevin Owens and The Miz put together. Just his attitude, his style. He doesn't always want to wrestle. He has someone else do it for him. So it reminds me of those two put together, and I fell in love with the character right away. Sammy Guevara, big fan of him. And he's in the Inner Circle with Jericho, and I don't know, I like his style, I like his attitude, and he's cocky, and people with the cocky style who talk shit are trash, are one of my favorite to follow. Kota Ibushi, big fan of him. Marty Scurll, who's currently, last time I checked, was wrestling on Power. Don't know if he still is. I know he is able to wrestle kind of. I know he's kind of able to wrestle all over the place. So if he wants to wrestle in New Japan, he can. If he wants to wrestle in, I know he showed up to New Japan. I know he's having a match in Japan. I don't know if we already had it or if it's in the future. I'll look that up and have that information for you guys next time. Will Ospreay is also a good one. Lastly, Colt Cabana. Boom, Colt Cabana. I'm a fan of Colt Cabana because realistically, I didn't really know much about Colt Cabana until CM Punk shot him out in his promo. And then when CM Punk left the company, he was on Colt Cabana's YouTube channel, his podcast, and that was kind of what made me say, whoa, this guy's pretty decent. And then I started watching him because he wrestled in Ring of Honor. And then CM Punk's last match, I believe, was actually against Colt Cabana, and that was actually a pretty good match. So if you guys haven't watched that, tune into that as well. You can watch it on YouTube. Sorry, when I wrote all these names down, I was more thinking that this would be better. And then I started to talk, and then I was kind of like, maybe I wasn't ready for this for today. I should have worked on matches of why are my favorite. So that's what I'm doing next. My next podcast, which will probably, maybe I'll do another one this week. This is probably going to be only 20 minutes. So I'll probably do another one this week. I'm going to take my list of the 10 guys of each company, and I might even do a Cody Rhodes versus Miz, even though Cody Rhodes in AEW, I might still find one when he was in WWE that was better, because there's not really much matches of him in AEW that have been phenomenal that I can think of on top of my head. So my next list is going to be the top 3 favorite matches of each one of my wrestlers I put down. So I'm going to work on that tonight/tomorrow, and then I will post that either Saturday or Sunday. And then after that, I probably won't do a WrestleMania recap because honestly, I'm gonna probably watch it, but I might not watch it at the same time. I'm just not really looking forward to WrestleMania this year. But NXT Wednesday night, I will be doing a recap on. Like I said, I'll probably do Thursday because I work Wednesday, so I won't get home till like 9 or 10, and I won't watch it till like either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. I won't watch it till, so I'll definitely post that Thursday, and that will be NXT / AW review. So tune in for that. Once again, guys, please show some love. Follow this Spotify so you guys could be tuned in every week when I upload. Follow my YouTube. Follow my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram, and just show love. Let me know what you think. Let me know. You're too basic. You were too blah. You were too quiet. You were too moving around too much. You kept saying Let me know. Let me know. Criticize me, because the more criticism I get, the more better I will be. Thank you guys so much. Much love.